Hi friends, when Naju asked that we should present something, my first question was, what do I present? What topic should I discuss? Decision. And I was like, okay. So again I'm doing something that I dread the most, taking decisions. Please don't smile at me. I know we as managers have to take decisions day in and day out. Forget the managerial aspect. What do I wear? Is a blue shirt okay? Should I wear that brown trouser? Which route should I take? Will I reach phase 2 Hinjawadi in time? Naju expects me at 9 o'clock, sharp in the morning. My kids love sports. They love the English alphabet too. Which school should I put them in? What must I do to increase the bottom line of my company? Far-ranging decisions. Decisions, choices at every point. And a Piscean like me, you may not have a lot of belief in zodiac signs. I'm always like this. I really don't know. Should I go this way or that way? But I have to choose a path. And by the way, there's nothing like not taking a decision. If you decide not to decide, you've still implicitly made a decision to not decide. So your life is full of choices and decisions to make. Since the day we were born, by the way. Should I just cry and call my mom, I'm hungry, hey, look at me? Yeah. Till today, what do I stand up here and talk to you? Decision. Again, the most dreaded part of my life at least. So what I thought in this session is just, I believe the audience here, the way I want to connect to all of you is a fellow human being, right? Whether you're a manager or student, just goofing around, everywhere at every point in time you need to decide something or the other. You have your thinking caps on. There's some process always going on, and the intelligent species that we are, we don't, even the simple things we try to put a lot of calculations in. We do it all the time, subconsciously, consciously, likingly, dislikingly. Oh, believe me, if I go to a restaurant, it's not me who decides what do we order. I always take the help of my Capricornian daughter. She comes to my rescue. Can you just do it, Tanya, please? And that's the decision for me. Yeah. Does that mean I like to follow always? Not really. I think the ordeal of making that decision, the weight that I have to carry, the outcome, I don't know whether it's going to be okay or not. I don't know everything that I need to know to make the decision. Or maybe I know a lot of things, but I don't know how to charter through that. All of this you might relate to, you might understand, makes it difficult. But there's no escaping it, right? So I thought, let me just talk about this, right? So what do I take away from this? By the end of the discourse that I plan to give here, after trying to employ all the techniques that I would like to do here, the idea is to just tell you, you're not alone. Hopefully, I also kind of gather that I am not alone. Most of us find this activity difficult. We do it day in and day out, but they're important to make, they're difficult to make, and it doesn't need to just rely on gut feel, there's help, right? That's what I would like to take this team through, yeah? So that's what I want to do today, if you're all okay with me. I'm sure one of you here relates to at least one of those bubbles there. Half of them you've thought about today or yesterday. Yeah? What do I do? What do I wear? What route do I take? And if you can see the range here, some are pretty simple. You decide to wear a brown shirt or a black shirt, doesn't really matter to me, right? It matters only to you and probably a couple of people who go to say, hey, you look handsome. But what do I do to up the morale of my team? That has a far-reaching impact. If I don't take the right step, it's going to impact many more lives. Yeah? So that's what makes this whole phenomenon very important and also difficult. To take it a little further, I'm sure you resonate with most of the things that I've said here. Far-reaching impact, yeah? Limited time. A pilot has to make a decision when he gets a signal from the control center that he has to deflect, he has to take a different route. A pilot is trained to do this. Pilots, by the way, are the most highly paid employees. Why? Because they have to take very critical decisions in very limited time, which has a far-reaching impact. Yeah? So everything that you decide, what are the factors that are making it complex? The information you know, or you don't know, or you know a lot, but you don't know what to do about it. Yeah? you have very little time to react and do something, make an impact. And whatever you're doing is not just as simple as affecting you, but probably a larger audience out there. Yeah? And you have to carry it through. Yeah? Don't we as managers have to do this day in and day out? Probably it's become second nature for us. But we do this day in and day out. And that's why we get paid what we are getting paid. Let's have a pat on our backs. Yeah? So taking it a little further, a quick thing, and I want quick answers from you all. Yeah, I need to keep it within the 8 minutes. I give you an alternative. Option A, you get a sure gain of $240. Option B, there's a 25% chance of winning $1,000. 75% chance of winning nothing. Quickly, I want to hear the voices, A or B?
A.
A? That's 100% A. Okay? Now, second choice. A sure loss of $750 or a 75% chance of losing $1,000, 25% chance of losing nothing.
D.
D. Any C's? All D? Yeah? So what did you all do here? What did you display? You chose, you made a decision. In split seconds, you made a decision. What was the behavior you were displaying? In the first case, you were okay to get a sure, let me just get something, Forget the, why should I even wait for whether I'll get something or not get something. I just want to get something. Risk averse. I don't want to take the risk of probably not get anything at all. Risk averse. Let me just make what I'm getting. Yeah? Are you going to be always risk averse? Think about a person on the street who's lost everything. He's in a very, very bad state. He's not like you all. If he gets even a remote chance of making a whole lot of money with some probability, he'll go for B. Yeah? The second one, C or D. You said, I'm not going to take a sure loss. Come on, I'm sitting pretty here. Let me take that risk. Let me take that risk and see. You are, but in domains of small losses, you will go there. Yeah? Think about an insurance premium you pay. That's a sure loss every month you're paying a premium. You're not getting anything back. But what are you averting? The risk of something terrible that can happen to you. But you're sustaining that sure loss every month. So the point I'm trying to make is, we all decide based on different factors. The circumstances, the context, what I'm going to lose, what I'm going to gain, all of this brings in a different style. By the way, you all are with the majority. Yeah? So we all do it differently. We all come with different styles. In an organization, I'm sure each of us here, given different situations, given our values, the background from which we come, we might react differently. There's a push and pull. I think this push and pull by design is a great thing to have. That's where a collective wisdom kicks in and an optimum decision is taken at an organization level. Do we always have to go by gut feel? Do we need to toss a coin? Guys, taking decisions is difficult, but there's help. Yeah? So that's where the technologies that we work with, decision support systems, artificial intelligence, Mr. Watson, are you listening? All of this is out there to help us. Yeah? So a decision can be as simple as what do I wear. I don't need to ask Watson for that. But then there are far-reaching decisions where I can take help and be there. So to summarize, you can't escape them, guys. They're important and difficult to make. We do it in different ways, but it's okay. Please help.
Okay.